What it do? What's good, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good, everybody? All right,
What's
but
good?
what's good? I don't know what this source thing is.
Let me hop on the TikTok. TikTok.
There we go. But we in here.
We in here, baby.
All right, what's good, everybody? Yes, yes, yes. Everybody, come on in. Double tap the screen over there on TikTok. Let's run them likes up. Let's get them likes to 15K. What's good over there on YouTube? What's good, Nick? The Nick and Nita show. What's good?
What's
What's up?
good? What's good?
What's Keats? What's good, Keats? What's good, Z? What's good, y'all? Everybody come on in. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn the volume down over here. Okay. All right, boom. I just oh okay, you see it. What up, y'all? What's good? What's good? We live right now on TikTok and YouTube. What's good, everybody? Everybody come on in. What's good?
What up? What up? What up? Just trying to get right over here.
What up, everybody?
Oh, let me go on. My bad. Let me go out of TikTok real quick. Go to the Black Nation. I went to the wrong page. I got a million pages and shit.
Y'all already know we got some juicy stuff to talk about today. While we getting everything set up, y'all let us know where y'all from. Y'all let us know where y'all
Yeah,
from. Hey, baby,
yeah. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know where you from. What city you repping right now?
City, country, state. Where y'all at? We got Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee.
Virginia, Florida. What's good, y'all? What's good? Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, Charlotte. What's good, Charlotte? What's
Okay.
up?
What's up?
Oklahoma
Alright.
City. What's good?
What's good? OKC. I know they
Cali, Philly,
about to go on a
Chicago.
run. The Thunder about to go on a run.
Hey, they sure are. I think they definitely gonna. I think they're gonna be. They got a chance to beat the Warriors, but we ain't gonna go too deep into that.
Right, right.
And Steph Curry fans probably like, girl, bye. Hey, the OKC. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. The Warriors actually got to play Houston. I
Yeah,
think
they're
if
gonna beat
Houston,
Houston.
they could, but you don't sleep on Houston though. I
It,
wouldn't
it's
sleep
gonna,
on Thompson and them young boys. I
it's
wouldn't
gonna go
sleep,
6. It's gonna go 6-7 probably.
yeah, I wouldn't sleep on them young boys. What's good, y'all? Hey,
It's good.
The Thunder should have been had an NBA Finals. Y'all should have been had a banner, but Kevin Durant decided that he was gonna. Never mind. I ain't gonna get into it. Kevin Durant decided he was gonna throw the whole series, and that's what he did.
Oh, damn.
Just go ahead and put it out there.
We-
Anybody can
we-
go back and rewatch that series when
oh,
him and Russell Westbrook should have brought it home, and we watched KD throw the whole damn series. Like, that was the most bizarre shit I've ever watched in my life. That was probably the craziest finals I've ever seen. Out of all the basketball I've watched, that had to be the craziest shit I ever saw.
damn. We still echoing? Hold up. We still echoing?
It ain't echoing on my end. My volume turned all the way down. It's a little echo going on. Is it echoing over there for y'all on YouTube? Oh yeah, we ain't gonna sleep on the Clippers either, Mike. You right. Yeah, don't sleep on them Clippers either.
Right, right.
Don't sleep on them Clippers. No
I don't
echo.
I don't know what they was doing trying to get Ben Simmons though. That wasn't a good look.
Why is he still in the league? I just feel like they paid him so much money. They just trying to get their money's worth out of the boy. Cause I don't even know why he's still in the league. No shade, but
Yeah.
well, I don't know
Yo,
what
yeah.
he goes through with his mental health, but I don't know what happened to do. All right, so y'all good. It's no echo. So it must be
Yeah,
just your
yeah.
phone. Must be just your phone, Stacy. Might be your phone. Sorry about that. It's good now, but it was before. Oh, okay, so it was an echo. Okay. Okay. I
Okay.
turned the volumes down and everything. I'm real light skinned today. I gotta go.
It's the lighting. It's the lighting.
I just
It's the
like,
lighting.
yeah, I just
It's the
noticed it.
lighting.
Hold on, let me put the window up. Like, I look pale as hell
Oh shit. Oh shit.
today. All right, y'all, we gonna get
Oh
started.
shit.
Okay, I had a moment.
Y'all,
Y'all know I'm still a girl.
y'all funny as shit. Y'all funny as shit. Oh,
I may dress like I may wear men's clothing, but I'm really girly. If only
Oh,
y'all knew,
man.
I'm really girly like.
So,
Really girly as well. I'm probably girlier than your wife for real. I just like men clothes. It's kind of weird. But they said act like it then. I can't act light skin. I guess I might act light skin a little bit. I don't know. But yeah,
so
we got
subconsciously.
yeah.
Oh man, so I
um
did light skin today. That shit. I was weak.
yeah, I look and I still look real light skin. It's all good. But we do got some stuff to talk about. So Bitcoin is becoming less attractive than gold. This is from CoinDesk. They got an article. We're gonna go over that about Bitcoin becoming less attractive than gold.
Damn,
Then we
damn.
also got Russia is called their finance ministry is calling to create its own crypto stablecoin. And then we
Mm,
got also, and we got another article from payments.com that says consumers want control and choose instant payments to get it. And then also we got the SEC is hosting another its third crypto roundtable to discuss crypto custody. What got me for that was the April 25th date. The
okay,
April
okay.
25th, we're gonna do that on April 25th.
That's that's
So
next Friday. That's next Friday.
right. So yeah, we got a couple things to go over, and I think D got some stuff over there as well. I really want to start off. You want to start off with this Bitcoin stuff?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For sure. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh wait, it's the wrong article. All right, here we go. So it says Bitcoin loses allure to go as economic concerns rise. So it says President Trump's reciprocal tariffs announcement earlier this month drove the economic trade policy uncertainty index to a record high and sent investors away from risk assets, which include Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
Hmm.
It says Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell fanned the flames late Wednesday, saying the central bank sees unemployment rising with the economy likely to slow and inflation likely to go up as some part of those tariffs come to be paid by the public. He said his comment. I don't. This is now I see why Trump put that on True Social this morning, saying he calling for this nigga termination. He ready for this nigga. He's ready for this
You
nigga
ready
to
for
go.
Romy Rome to get up out of there?
Yeah, he ready for Roman Chrome to go because like this don't even make sense. But it says his
Good.
comments played further on risk assets, bringing the Nasdaq down 1.17% and the S&P 500 dropping 2.24% before the closing bell. Still, Bitcoin is up more than 1% in the last 24 hours. But what did you just tell me earlier? D? You said Bitcoin is down how much in the last? What you said?
30.
30?
So in the last 30 days, Bitcoin dropped 30%. 30%. So that's a percent per day. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. So they
You know
dropping
what I'm
1% a day. Okay. And it says that it also says still Bitcoin is up more than 1% in the last 24 hours. While
saying?
the CoinDesk index, which captures the broader market, added
Yeah.
1.8%, even though crypto is seen more of a risk than a safe haven.
So it's starting to recover a little bit, but the past 30 days, that 30% drop was real. You know what I'm saying? Market was
Well,
red as hell.
I wouldn't even say it's recovering because 1% in crypto ain't recovering. Maybe in stocks, but crypto,
I
1% ain't
said
no
a
recovery.
little, a little something, a little,
Just a pinch.
a little
Just,
something,
just a pinch.
a
Um,
little something.
No, that shit is bad. So from my understanding, this is why I'm not bullish on Bitcoin. This is why I'm ready for altcoin. I know altcoin season is underway because with the stablecoin bill, this is the facts. Okay, so I don't want people to be like, oh, you just don't like Bitcoin. No. This is the facts. The fact of the matter is, Tether does not comply with the stablecoin bills that we know we are getting in the next coming weeks or a month or two. We'll have a stablecoin bill signed. Tether does not comply with the stablecoin bill. On top
Mm,
of that, people forgot that Michael Saylor borrowed money to buy his Bitcoin. I think a lot of people be forgetting that he has
he's,
to pay that loan back. So
he's
he's
still buying.
already
He's still
right. So
buying.
he's still buying. So if Bitcoin drops to 68,000, he has to sell. He has to sell his Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops to 68,000, he said if it gets in that range, he has to sell because he has to pay his loans back. So if Tether is getting ready to be illegal, pretty much, and if he has to sell off, because we all know when Tether becomes illegal, that's Bitcoin's volume. So if Tether can't operate in America, what happens to Bitcoin? Tether is a
Right.
good chunk of Bitcoin's volume. So if Tether is getting ready to be illegal, And then Michael Saylor's saying, so we already know that's going to be a dump when the stablecoin bill gets signed. That's going to
Mhm.
be a dump. And then if Michael Saylor has to sell at 68K, he's going to, of course, if Tether's finna dump it, they're going to sell before Tether dumps Bitcoin. So he going to have to sell off. Yeah, I just don't think that I would be put. So that's why they talking like this. But they really just need to speak for Bitcoin and not all of crypto. I would appreciate y'all journalists rewording
Oh,
your
Lord.
words in these articles because it ain't crypto, it's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They're saying when they say even though crypto is seen as more of a risk, no, Bitcoin is seen as more of a risk right now. These utility assets and these railroad assets, no, this is a calculated risk, but don't put us in that same bucket with Bitcoin. Is all I'm saying. Nah, hell
You said,
no. Don't
you
throw
said
us
don't put it
over
in
there.
this.
That's a different bucket.
She said don't put it in the same category.
Yeah,
It's
no.
there, but it's not there.
Because any other time y'all want to say Bitcoin and crypto, y'all want to separate it. So let's keep the same energy. Okay. Make
Oh.
sure when y'all talking negatively about crypto, make sure you're talking about Bitcoin because that's what you're talking about. You ain't talking about these real world assets. I know you ain't talking about these utilities. I know you ain't talking about these banking tokens. I know you ain't.
She said keep that same energy.
Yeah,
Keep
keep
that
that
same.
same energy. So,
Damn.
yeah, don't be putting us with that. So, but yeah, so it's not looking good for Bitcoin. It's not looking good for Bitcoin. We'll see what happens. I know nothing. I'm just reporting what we do know. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know shit. I don't know what could happen.
This is,
Hell,
this is,
it might go to 800,000. I don't like what Michael Saylor said is going to $1 trillion.
yeah.
It might go to $1 trillion. So let me just I don't know nothing. Michael Saylor
Shit.
might be 100% correct. So
Yeah. Damn. Can you damn. That means you got $1 worth of Bitcoin. You gonna be all right. If you got a little piece, if
look,
you got a couple dollars worth of Bitcoin, you'll be all right if you go to a trillion.
yeah.
Um, but yeah. Speaking of crypto, I just seen that Baton Baton is because I was just looking at the future of money section over on Reuters. Baton, the country of Bhutan is exploring ways to mine and leverage green cryptocurrency using hydropower to boost its economy. So like people are finding more creative ways to figure out how to, help their economy with the cryptocurrency, not just Bitcoin, just saying crypto in general, right? So they want to create jobs and reduce the brain drain. The chief executive of the Sovereign Wealth Fund said. So green cryptocurrencies are digital currencies mined using clean energy resources such as wind, hydro, or solar power instead of fossil fuel. So damn, we moving on to the next, man. We're moving on to the next, and this is over in Bhutan. I think Bhutan is over in India, if I'm not mistaken, because India is one of those areas that's just well ahead. They already been in crypto for a minute now. So I think that's pretty good for them. But that's telling the where the future is going. So if all these like pockets of the world is getting more and more used to cryptocurrency, like where do you think America is gonna stand? Like that's why if you're not involved with any of this stuff, or if you're not familiar with anything that we're talking about, whether it be crypto, whether it be Web3, this is why you need to get started with your education like ASAP, with ASAP, because the things are just going to ramp up even more and more because how we continue to just come on here every single day and give y'all just the current news and this current state of things. They're going to accelerate, especially as these bills get passed, regulation comes through, it's going to accelerate. So pay attention to what all these different territories are doing, outside of the US. Don't be, and I know a lot of people on TikTok and a lot of people on YouTube right now is in different places in the world, but I know certain people in here is definitely in the United States. You cannot be unaware of what's going on because this is going to impact you and your family. So when a country like Bhutan is like, "Yo, we're going to do this to help our economy," what do you think is going to happen over here?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
For
Is that
sure.
making sense? Is that making sense for those that are new or for those that really don't understand? Is this making sense for y'all? If not, put a zero in the chat. Put a zero in the chat. Just let me know. I'll check it in the chat.
Yeah, let us know. Let
Um,
us know. Okay. So the other thing I had was I want to talk about Russia real quick. So, let me see if I got the article.
Mother Russia. Mother Russia.
Yeah, Russia. They actually pull it up on my computer. So Russia's finance ministry calls to create its own crypto stablecoin. So
Mm.
we're gonna deep dive in that real
Is-
quick.
Isn't Russia one of those areas that had those documents on Ripple way years ago?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Russia's
I was
finance
just checking. I was just
ministry
checking. I was just checking.
or stable coin.
I just
Here it is.
somebody
Here from
somebody said I
Reuters.
just got here. What's happening? It's a whole lot happening. Just
A
to
whole
answer your
lot going
question.
on. It's the crypto takeover. Y'all ain't know. Y'all better tell your people.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't know. It's about to take the hell over. Here we go. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. All right. So straight from Reuters. Here we go. Straight from Reuters right here.
Okay. What we got?
This came out yesterday. So Russia should have own stable coins, finance ministry official says. So it says here. So we all know that whatever Trump and China got going on right now, they're working together. I just want y'all to know that. I know in the media it looks like they're going up against each other, but word out there in the finance world and people that's in politics,
Mhm.
real word is that China and in America are buddy buddy right now. They working together. They plotting. They playing chess right now against Europe and Russia and all these countries. So we'll go in. I will actually go over that before we get off today. I really won't gonna go there today, but I'm gonna
Okay.
actually go there today. I
Okay.
don't give a
It's
fuck.
fine with me. Fine with me.
So, um, yeah. So it because what people fail to realize is the tariffs and all that is gonna bring in the regulations,
Mm.
the crypto regulations, the stable coins, all this shit plays a part in all this
Because
shit
this
that's
was
going
said
on.
before. This was
So
said before about all the tariffs and everything. Go ahead.
right. Oh yeah, we got shout out to Eva. I don't know if Eva's in here right now, but shout out to Eva. Shout out because my sister brought that up yesterday. She sent me the article. I forgot about that. They documented that in
Mm.
2022. In 2020, oh, we got documentation. Y'all think I'll just be talking? Okay,
I show
I'm
the
gonna go there
receipts,
today.
baby. Show the
So
receipts.
for sure. So we right here we got Russia. So it says here Russia should develop its own stable coins pegged to other currencies after Russia-linked digital wallets holding the popular USDT stablecoin were blocked last month. I'm sorry. Because everybody's blocking the USDT.
Oh
We just talked
damn.
the other day
Yeah.
about South Korea blocking USDT. I keep telling y'all, don't put us in that bucket with Bitcoin. Please don't. USD. So after the popular USD stablecoin was blocked last month, a senior finance ministry said yesterday that they need their own stablecoin. So it says dollar peg stablecoins, which are a type of cryptocurrency designed to maintain constant value, have ballooned in recent years as they help to move funds between different cryptocurrencies or into cash.
Mhm.
And then it goes on and says Russian regulators have allowed the experimental use of cryptocurrencies in international payments, which have become more difficult due to Western sanctions. Before the blockage, USDT was popular among Russian firms as a payment tool. The recent blockage makes us think we need to consider creating internal tools similar to USDT, possibly pegged to other currencies. The deputy head of ministry's financial policy department, I don't know, it's some Russian name, but that's what he
Mhm.
said. It says Russian crypto exchange, Garantex, some exchange in Russia, said on March 6th that USDT creator Tether had blocked digital wallets on its platform holding more than 2.5 billion
Mm.
rubles, which is 30, basically $30 million in US dollars, forcing it to suspend operations days after coming under EU sanctions.
Mm.
So, yeah, so it says the head of Russia's central bank, who opposes the use of cryptocurrencies in domestic payments, said that Russian firms are actively testing international cryptocurrency payments as part of the experiment. Russia, listen, all these countries know what's going on. They've been testing this shit. So basically, Russia can't use Tether no more. Now they got to make their own
Mm.
stablecoin
Mm.
because Tether's being banned everywhere. What y'all think about what y'all think about to happen, bro? What y'all think about to happen? Like, bro, Bitcoin's about to tank, bro. I'm not saying it's going to zero. I'm not saying it's going away. I'm just saying it's going to tank. It looks inevitable at this point.
Well, I mean, where do you
So
think it's gonna go to?
I mean, if we take out Tether's volume, if we're gonna make Tether illegal and we have to take Tether's volume out, what is Tether's volume in Bitcoin? Is it 80%, 85%?
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
forgot the percentage, but it's a hefty amount of their volume. A hefty amount of Bitcoin's volume is from USDT. So you factor
Okay.
that in, and if Sailor said he has to sell at 68,000 because he got to pay the loans back that he took out to buy the damn Bitcoin, he's saying he got to sell. Hell, that's just about all the like what? What's left?
Yeah.
What's left? Other people little satoshis? Not much. It's not much volume left.
Mm.
So yeah, it's not looking good for them. But just to go there real quick, I'm gonna actually shout out to my boy Kurt. Now this is just some stuff we have found, people just kind of piecing stuff together. Now I want to hear everybody's opinion on this because I'm not saying they right and I'm not saying they wrong. Pull it up right quick. Actually, let me forward it to
Mm.
myself. Hold on. Is this uh let me see. I'm gonna send it to myself on
Mm.
Telegram. I forgot I'm still on. I'm gonna send it to. I'm gonna actually put the. Yeah, I'm about to send it to you on
Okay.
Telegram, B.
Okay.
This is one of them I just
Okay.
sent you that we about to go over, and then this is another
Oh
one
yeah, and
right here.
I sent you the Ethereum joint too.
All right, yeah, we'll go over that after this. All right, boom, there we go. Let me pull up TikTok. Let me pull TikTok back up. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so my bad, y'all had to send it
Yeah.
to the
Shout out to
Telegram.
I'm trying to look at both screens. Shout out to Jokers in TikTok. Shout out to Jokers in YouTube. I'm muted on TikTok.
Oh, it's because I had
Oh,
closed the
oh,
screen
oh,
out. We
okay.
good. It's 'cause I had closed the screen out because I had to go into Instagram to get something. Okay. So this is on X. This is kind of put to some. This is why I said America and China are working together. So just hear him out, and I would love to hear everybody's opinion on this. Okay. So it says over the past 18 months, basically they said whoever this is, I don't know who be behind these pages, and I really don't want to know, because they know who they is. It's especially if it's people higher up, that ain't none of my
Them
business.
people.
Um, yeah, them people. So y'all know they come behind these pages. It's Whiplash 347. But anyway, they said that they had a front row seat to something most of the world still doesn't fully see: a complete transformation of the global financial system. It says I've sat with presidents, prime ministers, and the CEOs of the world's biggest institutions. I've spent more time in blockchain think tanks and private capital summits than I ever have before. And what I've come to realize is simple: the next global financial standard will be built on XRP and XLM. It said these aren't speculative tokens. These are structured, scalable, real world systems. And in the next 1 to 3 years, they'll outgrow everything, even Bitcoin and utility and reach. I believe that. I've seen it and now I'm acting on it. It says with President Trump declaring America the future capital of crypto, the United States is to become the largest source of liquidity, resources, and adoption of
Mm.
these two assets. And as someone who's already built the largest and most influential financial institution in the world and the most powerful bank in the world, JP Morgan Chase, I believe. Oh, so whoever this is helped build Chase. We probably could do a deep dive and kind of figure out
Yeah.
kind of at least minimize who we think this is. But it says I believe it's time to create something new. But it says something that gives people back the dream we've all been promised. So basically, this one was talking about XRP and XLM. Now I want to get into the China and United States thing. So let me put the other one up.
Damn, B.
Um,
Damn.
so that was just more conviction on XRP and XLM. But here we go. It says this is the setup. A secret pact with China. In the shadows of global power, Donald Trump and Chinese leadership have forged a secret alliance. It says 34% tariffs China. Well, I think that was before. This post is this actually wait, when is post? Oh, never mind. He did this post on yesterday. It says 34% tariffs on China imposed on the U.S. aren't retaliation. They're a stage act and geopolitical drama. It says Trump and China are partners targeting the real enemy, the European or UK financial elites known as the deep state globalists. It says these elites control institutions like the Bank of England and the European Central Bank, manipulating global markets to siphon wealth from the U.S. through trade agreements and financial schemes, keeping America economically subservient while they hoard riches offshore. It says Trump, aware of this, his first term via classified briefings, knew a direct attack on these elites would fail. They're too entrenched, shielded by political puppets in London and Brussels. So he devised a plan, used China as a proxy to create chaos in global markets, forcing the deep state to reveal their weaknesses in a high stakes economic game. It says the chess game, tariffs as a market trap. So it says the 34% tariffs from China paired with Trump's threat of 50% tariffs are designed to disrupt the global
Mm.
economy. Trump knows the European or UK elites have billions invested in US and Chinese markets. By staging this tariff escalation, he forces them to react, moving money, adjusting portfolios, and exposing their strategies. It's a chess game with Trump 3 moves ahead. So, step one, create panic. They
Yeah.
doing that. It says the tariff threat sparked market volatility. U.S. China trade stocks like tech and manufacturing plummet. It says the elites fearing losses shift assets to safe havens like gold, cryptocurrencies, or markets they control. Step two, the track the moves. Trump with the U.S. intelligence loyalists monitors every financial move, logging transactions and offshore transfers. The elites think they're outsmarting the chaos, but they're walking into a trap. Then it says step three, strike when vulnerable. Once the elites overcommit, Trump and China resolve the trade war with a surprise deal. Markets rebound about the elites having bet against the market face massive losses. It says Trump's allies in the U.S. and China buy up devalue assets, companies, real estate, and more at a fraction of their worth. The end game, dismantling the deep state. With the elites weakened, Trump dismantles their power. It says the other countries he mentions, Russia, India, Saudi Arabia share grudges against the Western financial system. It says Trump forges new trade alliances, bypassing the European or UK centric order. The deep state loses control of the IMF and World Bank, which Trump reforms into America First systems, rewriting global finance rules.
Mm.
This shit is crazy. It says a secret alliance with China, a double bluff. The twist: China isn't the enemy; it's Trump's partner. They've a lot. They've what is this? Okay, I lost my spot. My bad. Oh yeah, to take down the European and UK deep state, they basically come together. So China gains new markets, a weaker Western system, while Trump breaks globalist control, fulfilling his "Make America Great Again" vision. The tariff war is a distraction, hiding the real plan. Why the deep state falls for it? The European or UK elites underestimate Trump, seeing him as impulsive, not strategic. It ain't just the UK. Americans underestimate Trump. People really think that this man don't have a plan, that he just out here doing shit. That's the funniest part about it. I ain't saying he, you know what I'm saying, he's the smartest or he's a genius. I'm just saying y'all really think that the United States of America has an active president that's just out here doing
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the most powerful nation in the world, and y'all think that everything he's doing is just not calculated. That makes no sense. I don't care if you like him or don't like him. Y'all really think he's just out here doing stuff? It ain't no plan behind it, no purpose, no like that doesn't make sense. So it ain't even just the UK. Americans believe this too. But it
Mm-hmm.
says they see him as impulsive, not strategic. They believe the tariff war is real, reacting predictably, and exposing their vulnerabilities. Trump's rhetoric about China's abuses is theater, keeping the public and media distracted while the real game unfolds. It says the wildest twist, a new world order. With the deep state's empire in ruins, Trump and China reshape global trade, dominating as partners. The European or UK elites are sidelined, their influence shattered. Trump's negotiations with other countries form a new economic bloc, excluding London and Brussels. The deep state scrambles to survive while Trump cements his legacy as the man who toppled the world's invisible rulers under the guise of a trade war.
New world order.
Now, I ain't saying they right, I ain't saying they wrong, but I am now I
Oh
want to see the
shit!
comments. Now I want to see the comments because I just was reading what was put out.
Damn.
Okay. I'm just reading. I will share this in the
Yes.
Telegram.
Please, please,
Absolutely. I
man.
will share this in the Telegram right now. That way y'all can read that for yourself. I know I was reading kind of fast. I'm country. Y'all probably understand some of the shit I was saying.
It-
It's
it's,
okay. I'm gonna
it's
put it
all
in there
good.
right.
It's all good. If you get a telegram, you know what I'm saying. You'll know all about the new world order. The random.
So it's in the links from the live tab, but I am curious to see what y'all think.
Um.
Somebody said I'm flabbergasted. Great art. Yeah. Yeah, that was a post on X. It wasn't even an article. We just need to protect ourselves. You need to protect yourselves and you need to prepare.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to prepare. You prepare. Listen, you prepare by getting the education, then applying the education, fam. Like I said, it's like clockwork. You get the education, apply it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a doctor, just like a doctor. A doctor gives you medicine. You decide if you want to apply it or not. That's it. That's it. It's up to you. It's up to you. We giving you the education though.
Somebody said it's a replay on World War One, but America will actually win this time.
Mm, mm.
Yep. The tariffs to crash the system, then implement the new financial system. Bingo. What y'all think over there on YouTube? Let me go over here.
Sounds like we ahead of the world. Hey, well, we definitely are. This group of people, you smart individuals that's in here right now, we definitely are. But there's plenty of people in America that are still lost, right? We about
Mhm.
2-3 weeks away from the Diddy trial. We about 2-3 weeks away from that shit. Watch how
Yep.
to keep people
So
distracted.
someone says I'm hearing that the EVM side chain on the XRPL goes live this month. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure. I keep hearing April 30th date get thrown
Hmm.
around. That's not surprising. Everything is calculated. Yeah, everything's definitely calculated. That's why people out here actually believing Trump don't really know what he doing. Like y'all got to understand, the presidents are puppet. I don't care
Oh
who which
yeah, oh
president it
yeah.
is. It could be a random homeless man off of the street. I don't give a fuck who it is. They're a puppet. They get told what to do and say. They read off of a prompt. They're just a
Yeah,
puppet.
they're just a figurehead. That's
Like
it.
that's
That's it.
they're
Yep.
just a figurehead. Like, so that's why you got to stop taking the president and shit so personal. Like even Joe Biden during his term falling asleep on TV, nigga, he fell asleep because they told him to. He went to like we had to look like we was weak and had weak leadership because they told him
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Man, that shit is.
All that shit is calculated. Like you gotta think, like, ain't no president finna go on TV intentionally and fall
Yeah, that's
asleep.
wild.
Like
That's
that
wild.
is
That's
crazy.
wild.
Like this is all the world's stage. What did Shakespeare say? All the world's
Wow.
a stage. Whatever that
Mm-hmm.
quote is.
Mm-hmm. I believe EVM is already on XRPL. Or when's the crash gonna happen? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
So someone said, so if Bitcoin tanks, what will take its place as far as popularity? That's an easy answer. Y'all know that because I feel like it depends on how it's gonna look. It depends on how it falls and if or what rises
Mm,
when Bitcoin falls. It depends, but I believe it'll be these real world assets. It'll be your XRPs, your Hederas, your XDCs, your XLMs. You start hearing more about Stellar, the company
mm,
Stellar. You'll start hearing about
mm.
Metal more. You're gonna really see Marshall and all these people. Y'all gonna start seeing
I
their
can't.
face now.
I can't wait. I can't
Like
wait to do that deep dive on metal, yo. We're gonna do a deep dive on metal, a whole deep dive. Um, gold. Oh, somebody said Ethereum.
so
Somebody said
so
Ethereum.
almost
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad you mentioned Ethereum because I got an article myself about Ethereum.
Ethereum. Someone said so BTC will fall and XRP will rise. I think BTC will tank and it will recover. I'm not saying it's going to zero and it's
No,
going
it's not
away.
going.
It just will be. It just won't be number. Yeah, it just won't be number one. It'll still be around. I just
It's
don't
not
think it's
going.
going to
It's
be
not going to
top dog.
zero. Nah,
Yeah, it's not going to zero. It's too much. It's too much involvement
nah.
with Bitcoin. Too much involvement. I'm just saying people need to be prepared for whatever they decide to do about this tether situation. And if Bitcoin goes to that 68,000 and micro strategies got to sell off, that's not good.
So
But
so
yeah, what you,
Ethereum.
what you got on
Ethereum.
Ethereum?
So Galaxy Digital. We was talking about them the other day. They just keep offloading a lot of Ethereum. So they deposited 49,000, almost 50,000 Ethereum into Binance and Coinbase between April 12th and today. So nearly $80 million worth of Ethereum was sent to Binance. So Galaxy's movement hints at a possible potential sell-off, a potential sell-off. So this could push Ethereum below the $1,600 dollar mark. It'll probably go lower than that. It'll probably go to like 14, 13 possibly. It's very bearish sentiments when it comes to Ethereum right now. And they posted the wallet and everything. People be on this shit, man. Um, so the strong exchange deposits could negatively impact the market sentiment since some investors will likely join the sell-off. That's what it says. Despite the recent exchanges, Galaxy Digital still holds $538 million in cryptocurrencies, with their largest holding being, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, and USDC. So they know they're holding everything. They're holding everything. But they did offload $80 million worth of Ethereum in the past 5 days. That's a lot. That's a lot. Somebody said ETH is cooked.
That's why I'm over here shaking my head like these niggas just
Oh
definitely
man,
cooked.
so in this same company that offloaded on April 10th, so a week ago, they signed a 200 megawatt deal with artificial intelligence infrastructure CoreWeave, hinting at converting its crypto mining site in Texas to host AI related GPUs. When we talk about GPUs, we're talking about NVIDIA. We're talking about those chips, fam. Those chips. So that's big. That's big. So I'm gonna look more closely at this company, Galaxy Digital, and see what the moves they're making, because they seem to be making some major moves. But yeah, them offloading that much Ethereum, damn.
Yeah, it's not good. But I mean, let's shout out to Trump, to Kurt, and shout out to T, because a couple years ago, I remember them explaining to people how Bitcoin will have to operate off of the XRP ledger as well as Ethereum, because they're gonna need them for on and off ramp and for interoperability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people thought that they were fucking crazy. I'm talking about they was debating with cats for days
Oh yeah,
about
yeah,
this,
I
and now
guarantee. Yeah.
we see it. What? Because y'all got to remember, these people that selling Ethereum, these are whales. These are people that got in mad early. These were people that knew what the asset was before retail. So if they're selling off, it's because they know everything stuff is about to run off the XRP ledger, and Ethereum also is gonna need Hedera. They can't thrive without a. We just went over that
Then
article
last
yesterday. Ethereum ain't gonna be able. They can't
then
move
last week
around.
we went over a whale that had bought Ethereum at like $8, and they offloaded a lot of Ethereum too.
They offloaded. And y'all don't think they know what's up. You gotta remember, the whales know what's getting ready to happen before we do. So if these people are selling off, they're reallocating their funds. And then all you gotta go do is look at XRP volume.
Mm.
So it's just like, yeah, we clearly see where the money going. Like it's very obvious, but people thought that Kurt and T were just insane when they said like Bitcoin's gonna run off the XRP ledger.
Damn.
That's where all this is going. That's where all this is going. So why in the hell would I sit here with Bitcoin that I know is getting ready to tank when I could just take my profits and just put it on the XRPL and just put it on XRP?
For my chart girls and gals, girls and boys, whatever, um definitely look at that 1550 support zone with Ethereum. If it dips below that, then I don't know, man. I don't know, because that's the current support zone. So if it dips below 1550, damn, it's gonna break down low.
Somebody said crypto is gambling. Yeah, it is. If you over there playing with doggy shit coins,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you're gambling. You over there playing with meme coins and shit, yeah.
oh
Yeah,
man,
you gambling like a mother.
nah,
Yeah, you definitely gambling. If you over there
he,
playing on Solana meme coins and shit, if that's what you over there doing, you
he
gambling.
probably he probably
Yeah,
one of the ones that don't even know what this whole thing is, yo. That's why you got to do the education, fam. That's why you got to do the education.
Oh yeah, no, people not gonna deep dive. They're gonna just hop on X. They're gonna see what's hyped up. They're gonna see what assets most people are
Yeah,
tweeting about, and they're just gonna go buy it. They don't have no firm understanding that the entire financial system for the global economy is
yep,
changing.
yep. And you gotta
They don't understand that
you,
part. Like they don't have an understanding
you
of
gotta
it.
have a strategy throughout this. You gotta have a strategy. So if you don't have a strategy, then yeah, you're gonna it's gonna feel like gambling. It's gonna feel like, you might as well go to Vegas. You might as well go to AC. You might as well go on sports betting websites and just do that.
Yeah. Research eliminates
Mm-hmm.
fear. And you lack research, you think you're gambling because you ain't research anything. Of course you think you gambling.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course. So what about Quant? Should be around. Quant should be cool.
Oh yeah.
No issues with
Oh yeah.
Quant. Quant just a quiet asset. Is one of the ones that's just in the back chilling, waiting to be
Quant
called.
Quant one of the ones.
Quant and
What's
IOTA.
Quant like?
Yeah, Quant one of the ones. IOTA, Algorand. They the ones that just chilling.
What
They already know what time it is. They making quiet moves, and when their name is called, they will
what's Quant
rise.
sitting at, about $60?
ZBAC up 20%. That's why I was pulling it up. Oh, damn, y'all on TikTok can't see it. My bad. I had pulled up Coin Market Cap over here on YouTube. ZBAC definitely up crazy. Hold on, let me share my screen again over here on YouTube. ZBAC is definitely up right now. Shout out to ZBAC. I need ZBAC to keep running. That motherfucker can run to $50 for all I
Yeah, yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
Go ahead and run, ZBAC. Run. Yeah, ZBAC is up just in the last 24 hours. They're up 11%, 12% pretty much. Um, Their volume, 24-hour volume, they're up about 16.92%, so about 17%. So shout out to ZBEC. I need ZBEC to keep going though. Let's keep climbing. I wonder what's causing the ZBEC pump. So now that makes me want to get on X real quick and see what is causing this pump with
Because
ZBEC.
even Quant is up 2-3% today. So Quant, if you remember, Quant is going to help connect public and private blockchains together, and Quant has a less supply than Bitcoin.
Oh, look. So y'all know how we was just talking about Europe? I didn't even peep this. Shout out to Robert C on X. He just tweeted me, and the European Central Bank just cut their interest rates to 2.25%. They cut rates. Oh, so is that post we just read got some truth to it? Because they look like they making moves. Oh shit. Oh shit. I might not be able to post it. Yeah, this live might not be able to stay up, y'all. I might let this live stay up for 24 to 48 hours. So if folks missed it, y'all make sure y'all send it to them. Cause I don't know if we should, after reading that shit, I don't know if we should keep that shit up. I don't know if this live should stay up.
Oh shit.
I didn't see that. And this came out an hour ago. Y'all better be glad I ain't see that before we hopped on, because I wouldn't even have read all that shit. Cause it looked like that shit might have some truth to it.
Damn.
Oh man. Yeah, this live, I might let this live stay up for 48 to 72 hours. Y'all better catch it. Y'all better catch it. DeFi King, what's good,
What's
my
up,
boy?
DeFi King?
What's
Peace.
good? What it do? But yeah, I wanna. Oh, hey, DeFi King. Oh, damn, he might be at work. Where you at, DeFi King? You at work? You off? What you doing? I'm trying to bring DeFi King up because he got hella news regarding Stellar, um, and Metal. It's hella news, but he can talk about it a little bit better than I can. We got some Metal, Stellar and Metal. Is he busy? What time is it? 10
10:20.
Are you?
No, I was just saying it's 10:20. 10:23.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hell yeah, we bullish on ZBEC. Hell yeah, that's a payroll. What? They working with ADP, my nigga. You better go grab that shit under a penny.
Yeah.
Let me see. DeFi King.
And
He ain't
D,
hit me back yet. Let me know. Let me know if you can come up, DeFi King. Just send me a request. I'll bring you up.
and D said, don't forget ZBEC staking. Woo. Yep.
Yeah. Don't forget the ZBEC staking.
What's good, D? I see you.
I wish you speak German instead of English that I can understand you. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Google Translate. That's all I got for you.
Yeah.
ZBEC, ZBCN. Yeah, this what we're gonna do. Shout out to YouTube. So YouTube, we just put up our little membership thing. We're gonna start doing deep dives on these tokens and stuff. It'll be a part of the little YouTube membership thing. We're gonna start doing deep dives on these assets so people know and understand what they buy. Because what I hate about crypto is people just come over here and they buy what's hype and what's trending and they don't know what they're buying. It is so irritating. Because what's gonna happen, even with XRP, a lot of people don't know that these assets are changing the entire financial system. So what's gonna happen is XRP gonna go to 3 digits by the end of the year or something, allegedly. And people gonna sell at $100. Imagine selling XRP at $100, and then I don't know, less than 6 to 8 months later, it goes to 10,000, and you sold at 100. You're gonna feel like an idiot because you didn't even know what you was buying. So I think we need to do some deep dives so people have a firm understanding of what's transpiring. I feel like me and D are one of the few people in the space that could break this down in kindergarten terms, so people can understand what's going on. Because a lot of these influencers, they cool, but some of them boring, or some of them just too nerdy, and people just can't grasp what they're talking about. So I feel like if we just sit down, do a deep dive, so that's what the membership pretty much is going hold, because we got to do some work with that, because we got to do some deep dives and do a whole lot of talking. So that's why it's going to be part of the membership. But yeah.
But we'll make it so that if you you could be part of that membership and you still can be part of the talk. We're gonna figure it out. We got y'all.
Yeah, that's how I set it up. They'll be in the Telegram as
Hmm.
well. So, um, but yeah. That's just some YouTube talk. My bad, TikTok. We back over here. Thoughts on Casper? Bullish on Casper. Casper's definitely a good buy. I don't hold it, but it's a good buy. I can't hold everything. This is another thing I'll say before I hop off. My whole strategy is if at minimum, I'm talking about bare minimum, if I can't get 1,000 of a token, like if I can't have 1,000 or more of them, I don't
Hmm.
buy it. I
Hmm.
don't buy it.
Yeah, unless it's something like quant, unless it's something like quant, like I'll
Yeah,
quant
quant,
is like an
yeah.
exception.
Or
Yeah, yeah,
chain.
there's certain exceptions.
Yeah, chain link yeah, certain exceptions, but most of the time, if that's how I operate, yeah, excluding like quant and chain link, if I can't get 1,000 of those tokens, I don't really buy it. Or if I'm, say if I feel like I'm too late. But at this point in my, because I've been in the space since like 2020 was when I really started buying. It's just kind of too late for some of these assets. ZBet was an exception because I would, and it was so cheap. I would have been crazy as hell not to buy ZBet.
Yeah, it still is cheap. So, somebody said, I feel like you should have 100,000 likes. Well, double tap the screen. It's damn near 300. Y'all on
Hey,
TikTok.
yeah, they stopped.
Everybody,
Everybody stopped tapping. Everybody wanted to talk, but
you know what
don't
I'm
nobody
saying?
want
Just
to
double
tap.
tap the screen. We appreciate the gifts. We appreciate the gifts, but double tap the screen and then we'll get to 100K. Yeah, if y'all collectively
If it
just double
goes,
tap the screen for even half the time we're on live, you know what I'm saying? We'll get there. We'll get there. But it's all good. We're gonna keep showing
um,
up. But yeah, that's why it's good to have a strategy, fam. Strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, you gotta admit, hey, Mike, don't even tell nobody that, bro. Hell yeah, a million good, boy, be quiet. A million or anything. Solo Dolo said if it goes to 100, my family be straight. Listen, listen, listen. You want more than your family to be straight, bro. We talking about
Mm-hmm.
generational wealth.
Mm-hmm. Your,
We
kid,
talking about generational wealth.
your
It ain't about you.
kids, your
If you
kids.
if like if you got in on this, yeah, if you got in on this opportunity, bro, it's not just about you. It ain't even just about your immediate family. We talking about generational wealth. You want to leave behind a legacy, my boy. You want to leave behind a
Yup.
legacy. So, that me personally, I this is bigger than
Mm-hmm.
me. We just reap the
Mm-hmm.
benefits of it, but this is bigger than all of us.
Yeah, man.
Um,
That's why we show up. That's why we show up every day.
yeah,
That's
this
why we show up and we give y'all the news. That's why we be
yeah
in the Telegram. That's why listen. That's why we having a class. That's why we having a class next week or 10 days
yep.
from now. 10 days.
Yep. But yeah, other than that, y'all, that's pretty much all I had because I got to get ready to go. D gonna hold it down tomorrow because I'm gonna be traveling. This my last weekend traveling. Well, not last, but this my yeah. I'm gonna be traveling probably. Just give me a couple weeks, y'all. I got a whole lot going on. But D will hold it down
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow and I'll hop in if I can, if I'm able to. But yeah, other than that, actually, I may be able to hop on in the morning. I gotta see what's going on. Don't I no promises though. But yeah, other than that, we'll see y'all tomorrow, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all comment, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram and TikTok. All right, y'all. We got a class. Fuck, I keep forgetting. Oh, you good. We got a class coming up. We got the exit strategy class. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. We got an exit strategy class coming up. The link for that is in the
Mm-hmm.
bio. The exit strategy class is basically gonna help people with the what to do when all of this stuff happens. So, man, I forgot. My bad. Do you want to tell them about the exit strategy class?
Yeah.
I got.
So the exit strategy class is just going to be pretty much, us going over a whole bunch of crypto strategies, whole bunch of things that you can get into while, the market is going up because the market is eventually going to go crazy up. So we're just going to give you something to, wrap your mind around. And there's different strategies you can get into. We're going to talk a little bit more about DeFi and stuff like that. We're going to get into stuff because we're in. We're in. So now you want to stay in and you want to have certain strategies in place. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people are like, wow, how do I allocate my funds and stuff like that? How do I do that? Well, this will give you an idea, right? We're not financial advisors, but we are people that have been in the space long enough to have a complete strategy, to some type of strategy, right? We passed the holding phase. We
So
passed just the holding phase. Now it's like, okay, now how do we keep it? How do we keep it and keep going forward?
exactly. So we're gonna talk about some staking, some DeFi. We're actually gonna get into some DeFi protocols because a lot of y'all can reallocate some of your profits. I'm not saying all your profits, but you can reallocate some of your profits into DeFi and make
Yeah.
passive income. A lot of people are sleeping on that part. Even your president is getting into decentralized finance. All of that's gonna be in that exit strategy class because I don't want to see none of y'all go broke. We watch athletes, we watch people who win the lottery go broke all the time. This is gonna be a live class for y'all. Is y'all gonna be able to ask questions and all that good stuff? When's the class,
The
D? What's the date?
27th. The 27th.
It's gonna be the 27th. The link for the class is in the bio on YouTube and on TikTok. Just click the link, it's right there. The class ain't but $40. That way, y'all know what to do because a lot of y'all don't realize that you don't need to sell these assets. You can still make money off of them. You can borrow against them. It's so many ways, but you don't want to sell the assets. You want to hold these assets. You know what I'm saying? That's where the legacy and the generational wealth come
Right.
in right there. Because probably for the next 5 to 7 years, these assets are gonna be appreciating in value, and you don't want to sell. You know what I'm saying? But you still want to be able to make money and live. So we're gonna go over all that in the exit strategy class. So the link for that is in the bio on YouTube
Yeah.
and on TikTok. Just click on the link tree. Click on the link tree, it should be right there. And the Telegram link and all
It's
that's
all
in there
there.
as well.
It's all there.
For sure, yeah. So we just want to make sure. I don't want to see nobody going broke. I know some people it's impossible, but I want to see people change their life, not just be rich for 3 or 5 years, and then y'all next thing you know you got to depend on the government or go back to work. That's whack.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So any knowledge and stuff we have that pretty much what we're gonna be doing, because I ain't punching the clock ever again, and I stand on that. I ain't filling out another job application. So yeah, I stand on that. So we just gonna
She
go over
said,
some
I ain't doing it.
strategies.
I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it. Fuck all that. Hell no. Especially if I can make money in my sleep through DeFi. And I might have Aquaman pop in and show y'all some stuff as well. So y'all might want to get in that exit strategy class because I might have him pop in because he can go even deeper than us with
Right.
the DeFi. So make sure y'all get in that
All right.
class. All right, y'all. So yeah, we'll see y'all
Yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
see y'all tomorrow. Everything's in the bio. Yeah, just click the link
All
in the
right.
bio.